but Bath City will be shooting towards the Bath end. As the referee gets us underway here at Twadson Park for Bath City versus Gloucester City, as sent down along by Gloucester, and Dan Greenslake can just watch it go all the way out for a throw-in. Now Russ, Hayfield, just some nice one-touch football from City here as 𝗛𝗚𝗚 finds himself in a lot of space. All the way to Greenslade. He could send a cross in here from the left-hand side. He does up to Wilson. Might find Clark instead, but it will be a goal for Tom Smith, who comes running in from the left-hand side of our box as Wilson took the touch. And after just 12 minutes, City find themselves ahead and certainly taming the Tigers' back line at the moment. 1-0.
Yeah, nice ball into the box. It just knocked down, came to Smith, and from that distance, he made absolutely no mistake.
And it looks like it's going to be Clark to take the corner as well, so this could be an interesting one. It's going to be an in-swing over the right foot. It's a lovely ball up towards the penalty spot, and it could fall to Morgan. Now to Russ, it does take a shot from range. Oh, what an acrobatic opportunity that was for Joe Rains. Plus 6 yards out with the overhead kick. A brilliant save from 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗧, but what a finish that would have been.
Just like watching Brazil.
That was incredible to watch. Inside out to Hayfield. Oh, first time trying to get to Morgan, but finally a bit of energy from Pritchard again, trying to win the ball back. Now with Clark, be interesting what he can do here. A lot of space ahead of him. Wright has come back to try and defend him off. Holds up the ball well, lays it off for Rains, who can send a cross in towards Wilson. Does come off for Gloucester head, and it comes off for crossbar, and it could land for Wilson. And Wilson's on the ball now on the left-hand side. He has Thomas with him in the overlap, doesn't use him. Back to Greenslade, left-hand side, directing Wilson to go back, so there's lots of space. If he can get it onto his right foot. Oh no, he uses his left foot, and a lovely cross in towards Rains. Oh, it's off for crossbar, another acrobatic scissor kick, this time from Joe Rains, who's a bit of a human highlight reel tonight. And 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 does well to keep Danny Wright from getting onto the edge of that ball, but what a cross with a weak foot from Scott Wilson.
Inside to Russ, who's going to be able to come across to the right-hand side, looking for Joe Rains, just about gets it there. Joe Rains steps onto the ball, comes forward, out to Ewan Clark, who's looked very bright so far, clips the ball in. It's in towards, oh, it's just wide. It was from Jordan Thomas, who got a header from about the penalty spot. It was a lovely stood-up cross from Ewan Clark. Elliot Tyrrell plays it out wide to the left. Here come Gloucester City for the first time. Ball in towards right. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 with a diving header away, and it comes out to the midfield third where Ewan Clark on the right-hand side picks up lovely feet, shifts it off his left-hand side, goes past the defender, cuts inside of him again, and he's brought down by, I think it was Harry Pinchard, the man playing on the left-hand side for Gloucester City, who's been booked. What you want to see at this level, you want to see players playing with confidence.
And I think him and Thomas that applies to.
Indeed. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏, sorry, really quickly with a forward ball to Tom Smith, who's been able to bring it down in the box, gets a shot away, it's deflected, it's going to be a corner. A lovely sweeping ball once again as Bath City are finding space in that back line of Gloucester City. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 lumps another one forward. It's always looking for the head of Danny Wright, but well dealt with by Big Ben Morgan. Ewan Clark, he's got Hayfield up the line, and he's clipped one into him, and he's found him really nicely. Hayfield's got time to take a touch. He's beaten the defender. He's got three in the box, plays it across. Scott Wilson over the bar from the edge of the 6-yard box. It's a great opportunity for Bath City, but you've got to say once again, Bath City finding far too much room, albeit very well, in that Gloucester City back line.
Yeah, I would have expected Wilson to put that away. It was a good ball into the box.
Jordan Thomas, who's got some space, and he's done well to get it onto Hayfield. There's a good opportunity here. Hayfield out to the right-hand side. He's found Ewan Clark, who will square up Jamie Record. He's looking left foot, right foot, cuts inside to his left. Can he find room to shoot? Yes, he can, off 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏𝗏, and Jordan Thomas goes round him. Oh, and it's saved at the near post, and the ball has gone out for a corner. Jordan Thomas should have put Bath City 2-0 up. Might be a real asset in the Conference North as the ball comes out to the edge of the box. Potential handball there. It's come to the edge of the box again, and it's going to go through to Ollie Wright as Gloucester City, apologies, were attacking there in the attacking third. Jordan Thomas gets it left-footed inside the penalty area on the left-hand side. Has Greenslade with him. Also has Russ on the edge of the box. Russ on his right foot. Whips one in towards the back post. Hayfield's going for it, and 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏𝗏 has just got enough on that. The referee is blown for half-time, 30 seconds early. Sorry, that took us all by surprise there for a second.
What's going on?
He blew the whistle whilst the ball was in play, and we all paused for trying to figure out what it was, but actually he's blown for half-time, 30 seconds early.
Looking for an option down that right-hand side. Hoofs it up towards right. Does well to win the header initially. He's on 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏𝗛𝗏 instead of Morgan at the moment. It's a brilliant cross in up towards Smalley. Can now fall away to Pinchard, who looked quite dangerous every time he's on the ball. Now Wright at the penalty spot, takes a shot, charged down. Now Pinchard again. Tries to send it across with the left foot, and Reigns charges it down and goes out for a corner. City look to hold on to this lead, and hopefully double their advantage. Cody Cook putting pressure on 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 that time. Clark as well. Look, all the City players hounding down the back line there. Hayfield does well to dispossess Hart, but he slips it over as the sort of vital moment came in. And a good opportunity now for Gloucester on the counter-attack. Brilliant chance from Ben Morgan. Looked like he pulled back on Parker initially, but Parker held his ground. I think that initial tug just put him off slightly.
It's headed forward. Gloucester City putting a little bit of pressure on here. The ball won't settle. It's come to the number 10, who is Williams up front. It's come out to Jamie Record on the left, who lips one in left-footed, but that's no problem for Ollie Wright, who will pluck that one two-handed and roll it out to Chris Lines to get Bath City moving forward. And it's a lovely ball by Chris Lines to put Jordan Thomas down the left-hand side, and he's beaten his man. Jordan Thomas into the penalty area. Jordan Thomas left-footed inside. Hamilton dispossessed. It comes to Cody Cook. Cody Cook unable to get a shot away. Gloucester City got bodies around him in the end, and they're able to clear their lines as the ball goes forward from Ollie Wright towards Cody Cook. Hart's gone down again, but Cody Cook flicks it on. Russ has made a run into the box. Crosses across. Oh, and it's dealt with by Morrison at the back post. A brilliant clearance from the substitute right back as Jordan Thomas was sneaking in behind him. Three of the back line that started for Bath City are former Gloucester City players, as well as Luke Russ and Scott Wilson, having played for Gloucester before as well, as Morrison has it in the defensive right back position for Gloucester. He's lost out. Jordan Thomas whips it across, comes to Dan Hayfield on the edge of the box, left-footed shot, and it's blocked, and Gloucester City are going to clear it away, although it's brilliantly recovered by Luke Russ once again, and Ewan Hart has it right-footed. He looks into the box. It's Hayfield, and it's 2-0 Bath City. Diving header from Dan Hayfield, brilliantly recovered in midfield, it has to say, by Luke Russ, stopping a Gloucester City counter-attack. Played it out to Ewan Hart, who looked up. Joe Rains on the overlap, he ignored him, played a lovely cross into the box, and Dan Hayfield with a header from about 15 yards out. It's Bath City 2, Gloucester City 0.
As my mum said when I was born, a thing of beauty is a joy to behold. And that goal certainly matched that description.
Could be a similar story for this young man on the ball again, Ewan, who's just switched the ball. It's a beautiful cut across the ball to get it out to the left-hand side to Jordan Thomas, who's got Greenslade on the overlap, into the Gloucester City box. Jordan Thomas again, on his left foot. Morrison's done well to hold him up for a second. Thomas has got away from him yet again, though. On his left foot, has a chance to cross, whips one across, it's over the top of the bar, and it'll go for a Gloucester City goal kick, but Bath City have just put their foot on the gas and gone into another gear here. As Cody Cook wins a flick on, there's a chance here in the box. Hayfield's gone round the keeper, but it's going to go for a goal kick.
And Gloucester, with their first game, as we said earlier, at Blythe Spartans, have plenty of time to sort things out on the coach.
Indeed, it's going to be a long old season for Gloucester City, and a few long old trips if they play like this. As Ewan Clark drives over the halfway line, he's gone past Record, he's cut inside Hart, he's got Jordan Thomas out on the left. It's a beautiful reverse ball into Dan Hayfield. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 got there, Hayfield unable to get it past him, and it's Morrison who picks it up pretty much on the line and gets it away. 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗚𝗏 came out. He came flying out, did 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏, and I think he got just enough on it to stop Hayfield being able to go around him and tuck it in the net. But he's got back on the ball. Chris Lines, Danny Greenslade on the left-hand side in the midfield third, more advanced areas. That's a ball from Chris Lines that's going to be intercepted. And Gloucester City have a chance here. Smalley driving forward. It's a 2v3 at the moment. Smalley with a step over, makes some space for himself, looks for a cross, and a save by Ollie Wright. It was the first real chance that we've seen. It was Harry Williams who had the shot. But Gloucester City, from a mistake from Chris Lines, one of the most experienced players on the pitch, was able to create a chance. Ewan Clark, couple of step overs and a nutmeg, and then a foul. They've had to literally put two hands on his shoulders and drag him to the floor. McGrory, the latest player to struggle to deal with Ewan Clark, and has picked up a booking play through the system the way they want to. As Chris Lines has lost the ball in midfield, ball through to Williams. Williams has got one over on the right hand side. Can Williams find him? He's wandered into an offside position. It's a poor decision by Williams to have a shot from the edge of the box, and it's going to spin away from the corner, but the referee has blown the full-time whistle, not allowing Gloucester City to take that. It's finished here, Bath City 2, Gloucester City 0. Goals from Tom Smith in the 13th minute, and halfway through the second half, Dan Hayfield with a diving header to make it 2-0, and that's the way it's finished here tonight.